Did you know you can make a six-figure income by hosting the perfect open house?
Whether you're struggling with your marketing budget or you can't seem to get people to engage with you or sign in, fear not. We are going to share our exact blueprint on how we've helped many agents build a six-figure income just off of open houses. I'm John Foster.
And I'm Leslie Foster.
And we help agents and team leaders become number one in their marketplaces. So let's start off with the most important things, and it's going to be preparation. We're just going to go down the list here, and what you do when you show up to the open house is going to determine the success of the time that you've invested. And just keep in mind, you've invested time to be there. So you want to be able to walk away with a list of people's names, phone numbers, and emails that you can follow up with. So let's just go down the list. What year was the house built? Why are they selling? Buyers always want to know. The offer due dates, you have reports. Is there anything wrong with the house? Parks nearby, schools nearby. A lot of this is just a simple shortcut, printing the MLS sheet, then writing down those other important features on the back.
I agree. Everything John just listed is so important. It's essential for you to know that information, because when they come up to ask you questions, you don't want to put, I don't know, right?
You kind of want to look like you know what you're doing.
Absolutely. So the day of the open house, John, what time do you arrive?
So, well, you've got to start early first. You're going to put your signs out at 9:30 that morning. Why would you do that, Leslie?
Because no one wants to put up for sale signs in high heels, John, 15 minutes before your open house. So,
but wouldn't it be better to get exposure all day versus just like 1 to 4?
Absolutely.
Putting them out anyway.
But logistically, us ladies, we usually wear heels to open houses, running across a busy highway in a 3-inch heel. Not safe.
So you don't want the heels. I want more leads. Everybody wins, right?
Get your music started. Open all the doors and windows, turn on the air conditioning if it's hot. If it's cold, turn on the heater, make sure that you've got candles going, things like that. That's all really important because you want the house to be welcoming and you want to be able to greet your clients that come through.
Leslie, you have an open house bag in your car, right?
I do.
Okay, what's in this bag? I think everybody wants to know what's in the bag.
What's in the bag? Okay, so my bag has a whole bunch of essentials. I have like toilet paper, I have Clearix, like Clorox cleaning wipes. I have a little dustpan. I always have some type of water, some kind of snacks. I like to bake homemade cookies. I mean, I don't really make homemade cookies. They're the break and bake, but no one needs to know that. I do that. So I have a spatula, a pan, one of those sheets, and a plate to put my cookies on.
So Leslie kills it every time, and I'm going to have her explain why, but let me just share really quick that there's a difference between holding an open house, which is what 95% of the agents do. Leslie hosts an open house. So Leslie, what is the definition of hosting versus just holding an open house?
It is everyone who knows me knows that I love to host a party. I have a theme for everything, and my open houses are no different, truly. But what I really want to do is I want to host them. I want them to feel welcomed. I want them to feel like this is a place they could envision themselves. So that's something I really do. I don't walk around with people. I always stand at the front door so I can greet them, introduce myself, give them a flyer. I give them an upgrade list. And then I let them peruse. And then as they come out to grab one of my homemade fresh cookies out of the oven, that's where I really ask them a bunch of questions and get to really know where they are in the process.
And just remember, you guys, when you're hosting an open house and you're getting a lot of leads like Leslie does every single time, she leaves with pages and pages of leads. Remember that the success you're going to have, they're not going to remember the square footage. They're not always going to remember the year built. They're going to remember how they felt.
Absolutely.
Right? They're going to feel the energy in the home. Maybe like Leslie said, the smell, the cookies, the coffee, how they were greeted. When you're hosting a party at your house, do you greet people?
Absolutely.
Right? Absolutely. We hope you're enjoying the content so far. If you are, we'd be grateful if you consider liking and subscribing to our channel. And if you'd like to book a free coaching call with us, just click the link below and book a time. We'd love to talk to you. I always hear agents struggling to get people to sign in. We're going to break down exactly why agents struggle and exactly what you need to do to walk away from the time you've invested in your open house, the 4 hours out of your day or the 5 hours or whatever it is, to walk away with pages and pages of buyer leads that you can follow up with all next week at your office. So Leslie, if you can you please break down each step that you take to just get pages and pages of leads at every single open house that you do?
Absolutely. So when I meet a buyer, I don't come at them. When they walk in, I introduce myself. Like I said, I give them a flyer, I give them an upgrade sheet, and then I let them peruse. And then when they come back to me, usually by the front doors where I usually stand, I ask them, what did you like about the house? How long have you been looking? Is this the neighborhood you're looking to be in? Do you live in the town that I'm hosting the open house in? And that's when I can really get a lot of information from the potential buyer of the home. And or if this isn't for them, I usually have a printout of additional homes that are similar in square footage, price, and in the neighborhood. And then what I do is I try to set an appointment after the open house to show them those homes if they're not open. And that's how I can really build a lot of value and rapport with these agents, because I am really identifying myself as the local expert.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, here's the 3 questions that Leslie's asked for years that really are very powerful. And let me just go through them. Question number 1, have you settled on this neighborhood?
Yep.
So that's going to tell you what, like, are they like focusing in on a specific school district, a specific neighborhood? Are they all over the place? It gives us location information so that we can make good suggestions. So that's question number 1. Question number 2 is how long have they been searching for? If they're their first weekend, they're probably really not even going to know what to do, how to do it.
Yeah.
Probably don't have an agent. Maybe they will, maybe they don't. But it's just going to give you some idea of where they're at in the process so that you can guide the conversation accordingly. If they say that they've been searching for a while, the 3rd question you want to ask is, that's really exciting. Have you made any offers yet?
What has it been like? How's your
experience been so far?
Yeah, that's really important. Another way that you will absolutely get the correct information is I write the information down. I will just put my hand down and pick up the pen and I'll look down like, what's your name? Oh, great. Mike Smith. Fantastic. Mike, what's your best phone number? And I'll write the information down. Sometimes people write the information, but their handwriting is so sloppy. So I like to personally write it down. I know John has another really good one.
This is the secret. Should we actually tell them?
Tell them this.
All right, here it is. Here's the secret, you guys. Get your photographer to make a floor plan. Most photography companies nowadays can create a floor plan, whether it's through the 3D version that they've got or just like something that's linked. So we always get the one that's linked. And here's what you do. You say, if you're interested in this home, I know it can be really helpful to see a floor plan. I'm going to text it to you real quick. And you just look down at your phone and go ahead. What's your phone number? Okay, 510-555-1212. No problem. I'm going to text it to you right now. Okay, there it is. Did you get it? And they're going to grab their phone. Yep, I've got it. Now you've got their cell phone number. You've sent them an item of value. Buyers that are interested in a home, you guys, a floor plan is super, super valuable. So you've provided value and you've got their contact information. Yeah. You just gave them the secret.
That's the secret.
We want to give you a free download of our exact follow-up plan. It's the blueprint for your success in hosting open houses. What this blueprint's going to do for you is give you very detailed action items. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So it's a 7-day follow-up plan that you're going to follow each day after you've hosted your open house. I promise you guys, if you follow this blueprint for our 7-day open house strategy, your income will skyrocket. So be sure to click the link below and register to get the free download for our blueprint. So after you get out there and you implement our blueprint for open house success, leave us a comment below and tell us what your results were. We love hearing success stories. We know this works. We want to see you guys out there utilizing this strategy and making good use of your time at open houses and watching the momentum in your business just take off.
Absolutely, you guys. We're super excited to see you on our next video. Go out there and win.